Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nick here, back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be discussing some topics, I would say, including the XRP SEC case, as well as this subject here that we're going to jump into in a second. But before we jump into this video, I do want to quickly mention, if you guys are interested in learning more about cryptocurrencies, me going into research on these crypto projects as well, then you're definitely going to want to subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn notifications on, because I am only uploading a ton of content for you guys for free and to keep you guys pretty much in the loop of things revolving crypto. But nonetheless, let's get into this video. So first and foremost, I want to talk to you guys about this article. Now this is "A Trader Confesses Cryptocurrency Addiction Led to Criminal Charges and Hospital Treatment." And the reason why I want to talk about this is it doesn't have any real correlation to XRP or anything like that, but I do want to stress the idea that, guys, money is not as important as you think it is. Please take care of yourself. Do not try to make your money back in one trade, or play the risk game or anything like that. Be careful what you do in this game, because it could really ruin somebody, right? We're talking about this guy's having problems with his marriage and stuff. He was embezzling money as well. He pretty much had to pay back his employer $1.5 million. I mean, guys, just be careful in crypto. I just want to do a quick rundown before we get into this video, because financial things are very, very stressful. Never borrow too much money. Never give away too much money. Just be careful what you guys do. Money is not, at the end of the day, a source of happiness. It is very, very, I would say, corrupted. So just be smart and take care of yourself. That's pretty much it. Don't try to kill yourself trying to make, X amount of money or anything like that, because honestly, at the end of the day, your health is worth more than the dollar. But let's jump into this SEC versus Ripple case. So this is coming from Status, again, incredible individual on Twitter, if you guys do want to follow him. So this is pretty much some upcoming events regarding the SEC versus Ripple case. So, if we are an XRP holder, which you guys already know that I am, we are very interested in these dates, right? So we have June 2nd, right? So this is the Ripple's response to the SEC's omnibus discovery letter motion filed in May. And then we also have Brad Garlinghouse's and Chris Larson's reply to the SEC's opposition brief to their motions to dismiss, which is on June 4th, right? So we actually have two key dates, right? In my past video, I said June 3rd is huge for the Sunshine Act meeting, right? So we actually have, pretty much incredible days, not only today, but tomorrow, and also June 4th. June is a huge month for Ripple overall. So yeah, I mean, we also have June 10th, Ripple's response, if any, to the SEC's motion to seal the non-public SEC correspondence contained in Ripple Labs' opposition to the motion to strike. And then we also have some keynotes down here. We are still waiting for decisions regarding the following: whether there will be an oral argument on the motion to intervene, on the motion to intervene itself, the SEC's motion to strike Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice affirmative defense. Yeah, so right now we're really kind of just looking for any updates in terms of, a settlement or anything like that. Now, these are some key points down here, these three, because a lot of this stuff we really need to know, some more details on. We need to know what's going to happen next. But these are some key dates, and I think June is going to be an epic month for crypto and pretty much the entire market. Now, we really do got to watch Bitcoin here as well, because Bitcoin is at some key levels. We could either break 40K and go to the moon, or we could hit, again, another liquidation sale. Well, basically, I should say a liquidation sell-off would be around the 40 to 42K mark. So if we do hit that, right, we could still see those lows of about 28 to 30K. So we really do got to watch here very closely to see what happens. But for the most part, I'm still expecting June to be a massive month for Ripple and also just the entire crypto market, because we are seeing some incredible updates in terms of this regulatory clarity. So we got an update from pretty much yesterday. It was around 6 p.m. So This is the SEC loses bid for Ripple legal documents in $1.38 billion XRP battle, right? And we see that in a showdown over privileged documents in the US SEC epic battle with Ripple Labs Inc., the blockchain company's subjective good faith in the sale of more than $1.3 billion in XRP digital tokens turned out to be beside the point. U.S. Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn of Manhattan ruled on Sunday that Ripple did not waive attorney-client privilege when it argued in March, in an answer to the SEC's complaint accusing the company of selling unregistered securities, that the SEC failed to provide clear notice of whether XRP was subject to federal security laws. The ruling means Ripple does not have to turn over hundreds of privileged documents to the SEC. The commission contended last month in a letter brief to Netburn that Ripple's affirmative fair use defense had put all of the company's legal advice about XRP at issue. As I've reported, the SEC already has possession of memos drafted by Ripple's outside counsel about whether XRP meets the U.S. Supreme Court test for security. Ripple produced those documents to the SEC during the commission's years-long investigation of XRP sales before the SEC filed its complaint last December. But the SEC argued in its letter brief, to Netburn that it needed to see hundreds of additional legal documents for which Ripple was still claiming privilege in order to disprove the company's fair notice defense. Ripple, the SEC said, was well aware that XRP could be considered securities, as its own counsel advised in the memos that the company shared with investors by claiming that it did not receive fair notice. The SEC argued the company had opened itself up to questions about its state of mind in selling XRP. And though its artfully drafted answer to the SEC complaint did not explicitly mention the company's good faith, the SEC said precedent such as the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals decision in 1991's U.S. versus Bilzerian and Netburn's own 2014 ruling in Scott versus Chipotle Mexican Grill Inc. makes clear that defendants cannot maintain privilege when they claim to have been unaware that their actions were prohibited. Ripple's lawyers, and then we have their named lawyer team, argued in their opposition brief that the SEC and not Ripple's had injected Ripple's legal advice into the case by misreading the company's fair notice defense. Ripple, they said, did not contend in its affirmative defense that it had relied on its lawyer's counsel or that it had acted in good faith. The company argued that it was deprived of due process because the SEC failed for 8 years as the market for XRP expanded to clarify whether the digital tokens are a security. The relevant precedent, according to Ripple, was not Bilzerian, but the Second Circuit's 1996 decision in Upton versus the SEC. In that case, the appeals court highlighted that Upton's fair notice defense was not based on his subjective view of his own conduct, but on the assertion that the SEC failed to provide reasonable warning of the prohibited behavior to market participants. It's no accident, Ripple said, that the SEC couldn't find any cases in which courts held attorney-client privilege was waived by a defendant in asserting an Upton-style fair notice defense. In Sunday's decision, Netburn agreed. Ripple did not put its subjective state of mind or advice of counsel at issue merely by raising the defense, Netburn said. In fact, she said it is the SEC's state of mind about whether XRP is a security, not Ripple's, that it is a key issue in the case. The magistrate judge previously ordered the SEC to produce some documents reflecting its internal deliberations on whether XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum are currencies or securities. Netburn was careful to say that her ruling is strictly limited to whether Ripple waived privilege by asserting a fair notice defense. She said she was not opinion on the ultimate merits of the defense. Then we also have the SEC asked U.S. District Judge Analisa Torres, who is overseeing the case, to strike the defense entirely, arguing that it has provided plenty of notice to the cryptocurrency market via more than 70 enforcement actions against issuers. It also argued that Upton doesn't apply in cases alleging statutory violations. Ripple said in a response brief that the facts are so vigorously disputed that the defense can't be resolved on a motion to strike. Then we also see here, the SEC didn't respond to my email query on the ruling. Ripple General Counsel Stuart Alderati said in an email statement that he's pleased the court made clear that the proper focus of Ripple's defense that the SEC failed to provide fair notice to the market is on the SEC, not on Ripple, his statement said. As I mentioned, the SEC already knows about some of the outside legal advice Ripple received about XRP, although the two sides bitterly disagree about what those memos actually said. They've been disclosed in court filings but remain under seal. The SEC has said it needed the rest of Ripple's privileged documents for upcoming dispositions of company witnesses. After net burns rolling, the government appears to be limited to what it already has. Opinions expressed here are those of the author, Reuters News, and then blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a massive blow, pretty much for the SEC. I mean, overall, it looks like the SEC and the government basically have I would say pretty much they don't have any real evidence against Ripple overall. So for me personally, I think that this is a massive blow that the SEC took from Ripple. And like I said, I think that they're only winning, and I really look forward to these dates here as well, because we could see some massive news in terms of a settlement. But like I said, we really got to just look at it, analyze it, and see what comes, because, you know, anything could change at any moment. We already know that the SEC and the government have been really trying to stretch this case out. I mean, it happened nearly 6 months ago, so half a year already this has been in progress, which is crazy to think, because honestly, half a year went by like so quick. But for the most part, you know, I'm glad that we're really moving in terms of this case. We're getting updates pretty much all the time now. We're seeing things move, and I think that it's only a matter of time before we see a settlement actually happening, because I think honestly at this point that the SEC has really no evidence against Ripple, and they have no compelling argument. But I'm not a lawyer, so I really can't tell you you know, my real opinion on it in terms of a technical standpoint. But from what I've read and what I've been seeing, this case looks very weak in terms of the SEC. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but let me know your guys' opinions down in the comments below, because I really think that I'm on Ripple's side in terms of who's going to win this overall case. But like I said, very bullish on Ripple. I look forward to seeing it in the top 3 again. We really have some leeway to move here, because right now, I mean, it is trading at about $1.05. I'm really looking for $1.20 to be targeted, and I think that we could definitely flip Doge and ADA and BNB at some point in time. But we really got to analyze the market and really see where things go. Bitcoin's doing incredible things right now, but we still have to watch that and analyze that overall, because, like I said, pretty much anything could happen right now in terms of Bitcoin. So what I'm saying here is we got to watch the market, we got to analyze it, we got to see this case as well and analyze the case. But like I said, guys, please take care of yourselves, because your health is more important. But nonetheless, this has been Nick. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free knowledge, you guys could definitely follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. And you guys could also join the Discord down in the description below for free. I love helping anybody pretty much gain some more knowledge on crypto, as well as kind of give you guys more and more information overall. But nonetheless, guys, this has been Nick. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.